Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum everyone around the world. I'm Dr. Sahrish and you're watching DESI TV USA. Let's see what's happening in your world. President Joe Biden attended and delivered remarks at the Accelerating Clean Technology Innovation and Deployment event at COP26 in Glasgow, Scotland.
Our overriding purpose here in Glasgow is to raise the ambitions of our commitments to keep within reach our goal of limiting global warming to 1.5 degrees Celsius. But setting ambitious targets is only half of the equation, as you all know. We also have to have concrete plans for how we're going to meet those goals and decarbonize our economies to reach net zero emissions by 2050. To start, state the obvious, we have to immediately scale up clean technologies that are already commercially available and cost competitive, like wind and solar energy. In the United States, we set a goal of deploying 30 gigawatts of offshore wind by 2030, creating tens of thousands of good-paying union jobs for American workers, and meeting the power needs of almost 10,000 American homes every year. We can do this now. We don't have to wait. At the same time, we recognize that our current technology alone won't get us where we need to be. So it must also be a decisive decade for innovation, developing, demonstrating, and commercializing new clean energy technologies by 2030 so that they can be widely deployed in time to meet our 2050 net zero goals.
House Democrats held a press conference to discuss President Biden's Build Back Better plan. The UN warns of catastrophic climate change unless the global temperature risk is kept to below 2 degrees centigrade and as close to 1.5 degrees centigrade as possible. But on the basis of the pledges received so far, that target will likely to be missed.
That cannot be outsourced. We're going to bring our supply chain back to this country. This infrastructure package makes the largest federal investment in public transit ever. The largest federal investment in passenger rail since the creation of Amtrak. The single largest dedicated bridge investment
coverage with the Patient Protection and Affordable Care Act by buttressing the price supports for these plans and reversing the sabotage that has occurred to the Affordable Care Act over the last half dozen years.
Decisions to start a Rescue 1122 service in Islamabad. Announcement of the Interior Minister Sheikh Rasheed Ahmed. He visited Islamabad Fire Bridge Services. Punjab-style Rescue 1122 is being launched in Islamabad. Interior Minister Sheikh Rasheed Ahmed said Rescue 1122 will include fire services, ambulance and other emergency services. Interior Minister Sheikh Rasheed Ahmed said the Rescue 1122 services will be launched this month. He said Rescue 1122 service will initially include 20 vehicles. In the second phase, the number of vehicles will be increased to 40. Interior Minister Sheikh Rasheed Ahmed said there is an urgent need to upgrade the fire services and other emergency services. The Home Minister also inspected firefighting and emergency handling and exercises. Later, other leaders outlined plans to cut carbon emission and switch to renewable energy. UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson has launched the COP26 summit in Glasgow by stretching the consequences of failure. Later, other leaders outlined plans to cut carbon emission and switch to renewable energy. The UN warns of catastrophic climate change unless the global temperature risk is kept to below 2 degrees centigrade and as close to 1.5 degrees centigrade as possible. But on the basis of the pledges received so far, that target will likely to be missed.
Leaders from nearly 200 countries have arrived in Glasgow for this crucial summit. Many say it's their last chance to take concrete action to prevent climate catastrophe. In the opening ceremony, they were warned about the consequences of not doing enough.
And it's time to say enough. Enough of brutalizing biodiversity. Enough of killing ourselves with carbon. Enough of treating nature like a toilet. Enough of burning and drilling and mining our way deeper. We are digging.
And their children. And we are now coming centre stage before a vast and uncountable audience of posterity, and we mustn't fluff our lines or miss our cue, because if we fail...
The advanced nation has made ever. We're going to cut U.S. greenhouse gas emissions by well over a gigaton by 2030.
Mexico City comes alive for Day of Dead parade as thousands line streets for parade that returns for the first time since the COVID pandemic began. Let's have a look. Vice Chairman PTI and Minister of Foreign Affairs Shah Mahmood Qureshi chaired an important meeting of the Punjab Committee at the Foreign Office in Islamabad. Let's have a look on it. World Forum of Leading Scientists held in Shanghai, China. The 4th World Forum of the world's leading scientists kicked off on November 1st in Shanghai. The forum aimed to create a platform for the high-level dialogue in the international scientific community. The 3-day forum is being attended by 131 world-renowned scientists, including 68 Nobel Prize-winning scientists and China's best scientist. The theme of the current forum is Open Science, Building an Open Innovative Ecosystem. About 100 conferences and activities are also being organized during the forum. That's all for now. Keep watching and make us proud as DESI global community. Click our link tree and explore the world of social media out there. Stay safe and blessed with your loved ones. Take care. Allah Hafiz.